So yeah, welcome to the stream. Exciting day ahead here. We'll get a lot to discuss before we get into the uh, turning on, I guess, of the console. So the I did get the PS5. It came to me late last night. I gotta clear my throat. Jesus, I'm dying. Um, I did get it. Came in late last night. Always FedEx. Always with their weird last stop delivery that I'm always on apparently. Um, Came in a little after 10. So by the time I got it, I I was actually on a video call, or not video call, well technically like a video call, just a Discord call with some friends because I was doing the movie night thing, and they had me attempt to like unbox it in front of them and stuff. So first things first, I'm not. There's no, obviously no like originally planned like a slightly janky unboxing video. So sorry to disappoint on that. But so it is out of the box, and it is technically hooked up right now, but it's not has not been turned on. I've plugged in the multiple cables. I've hooked some stuff up. I've placed it somewhere tentatively for the time being. But like I said, has not been turned on. So those hopefully will be captured here. Um, First impressions as far as what the console is and then the controller, because those are like the two important things. Console, you heard it before. It is big. It is a big boy. It is a big chunky boy. I don't mind it because, especially as of right now, I'm not putting it in like a what would you call it, like an entertainment system thing yet. Like my current setup, I just don't have one of those, so it's fine, just being where it is right now. But it is big, and it's right now it's standing next to the PS4, and it's like comedically larger than the PS4. So it's I was afraid that the PS5 would just consume the PS4 when I went to bed this past night, but that didn't happen. So thank God. Um, the second thing, the controller. Uh, I I haven't played anything with it, obviously, but just from holding it and then its layout and then the buttons, I press some of the buttons. I actually really like the controller. I like the weight it has compared to the DualShock 4. Um, like it's more weighty, and I've said it before, but I appreciate like electronics in my hands to feel have a bit of like girth to them. Like I don't like super lightweight electronics in general. Um, I like the grippy feeling on like the back. Um, it's a lot. It's like a PlayStation controller, but it's much more close to like what would like Xbox controllers be, just by like when you're holding it on the little stick things on the bottom, like the way it's angled. So that's fine. But as far as like what it feels like, I feel like this could take the place of like maybe like one of my few favorite controllers. Because right now, as it stands, it's like I love the fucking GameCube controller, the Wavebird. I love the DualShock 4. Technically, I guess is my favorite. Before this, my favorite um, PlayStation controller. But this may potentially take its place. If there's any one thing that I might think is like weird about this, is the so the bottoms of it. So normal like dual shocks and everything, they have like the rounded edge at the bottoms. So the two like sticking out things on the bottom, if that makes sense, they like round off. And on these, it's like flat. Like it's completely flat. So like you could maybe in theory, no, you can't. I just tried it, but I don't think it's gonna work. But like they're not rounded. They're like they lopped them off. If that makes sense on the bottom. But like I said, I like the girth. I like the clicky clacks of the shoulder buttons. I like the clicky clacks of the like the options and the share or create button, whatever they call it now. There's a lot more clicky clack. Can you hear that? Oh, yeah. So I like how clicky those are. So yeah, it'll be curious. I'm curious to see. I may like the DualShock 4 analog sticks and how they feel a bit more. But maybe these will grow on me. Who fucking knows? But like I said, the biggest thing right now, just holding it, is I like how it weighs a bit more than the DualShock 4. Like it's a bit like thicker feeling, if that makes sense, and like it's a sturdy controller, which I appreciate. But yes, so what are we gonna do on the stream? So first, I'm gonna turn it on, and hopefully it'll capture, um, and we'll do that. We'll muck about in the system settings, do any of those things, and then we'll get into games a little later. There's a chance, I don't know for sure, I never got an answer, I never found an answer. There's a chance that the because of the HDCP capture thing, if you're familiar with that, which was super frustrating on the PS4. If you ever wanted to like put on a media app, you would have to go into the settings, turn it off, and then turn it back on when you wanted to capture thing. Like it wouldn't just automatically recognize like what app or game you're using. It was such a frustrating thing, but you're only going to be familiar with that if you were like ever capturing, like streaming a game like I do or something like that. My hope is that it recognizes that I have a capture thing in it, and then it will automatically turn off HDCP. If not, and that's already put on, then it's not going to work. I'm going to have to not stop the stream. I'll just go to a black screen. I'll have to change a little bit of the cables, and then I'll have to just turn it off, and then plug it back in, and then get the screen on here. So we'll see about that. And then as far as games-wise, I'm sure we'll probably check all three out today. The three games I'm going to be playing on the PS5, basically. Obviously, Asher's Playroom, and then we've got Bugsnax, and then we got Mouse Mouse, all of which will be played here at various points today and for the series on the stream. And then as far as like transferring over a bunch of games and save data and stuff, I think I'm just going to go with, since I'm not going to be bringing over a million like PS4 games, the last thing about that is like I don't store a lot of games on my console. I have a launch PS4. I never upgraded the storage on it beyond the 500 gigabyte initial hard drive that it contained, because I'm not the type of person that has just a million big games on my PS4 at any point, or on my game consoles. Like I just don't play a million games at a time. If you could guess from how I like stream games and stuff as well. But yeah, so I'm not gonna be like transferring over games or probably even saves, because I mean they're all up in the cloud. The saves at least are on the cloud, and I have pretty good internet speeds where downloading the few games that I do technically want to bring over from the PS4 like system, I can just pull from the store itself, because it's only going to be like Overwatch, a couple of the games that I've been playing on this channel, so like Catherine Full Body, that Naruto game. It's not going to be like a shit ton, so I don't need to transfer over. It's not even going to be like 10 games. It's going to be like a few that will just not take long at all to download, re-download. So I'm not even going to mess with that, if all that makes sense. And yeah, let's hope for the best. I'm going to turn the power on here. I got to figure out which of the buttons is the power, because there's two. That looks like power. Or maybe not. Nope, I definitely hit eject first. All right, let's click over to here, see if it will capture. It is glowing up blue. Oh, we're getting movement. We're getting movement. Oh, it's doing the... I'm gonna have to go to black here. Okay, give me a sec here. It's doing the HDCP thing. So I'm not gonna pause stream, but I'm gonna have to move some cables. Give me like a sec here. Okay. That was... I had to go back behind the TV. So the thing is, I won't... Maybe I can just turn up... Oh, do you hear that? It's talking to me. Oh, this is very awkward. Connect your controller to the console with the USB cable and press the PS button. I'm hoping that's being picked up on the mic. That was very bizarre and scared me a bit. So, obviously it's black screen. You're looking at black screen because I'm not capturing any of the thing. So, it's just... it's... Right now it's just a screen where it has the console. It's showing like, hey, plug in the controller and press the PS button. I'm going to do that. I did it. I'm selecting English. Oh my god, it's like talking to me. It's very strange. Set up internet connection. VUB''STUB5G. Wi-Fi signal strong. Secured network. Button. Press cross to select. Cross button, select. Circle button, back. Options button. Oh, it's reading everything. I don't need everything to be written to me. Wi-Fi frequency bands. VUB''STUB. Oh, it's reading my like Wi-Fi thing. Oh my god, this is actually... Wi-Fi signal strong. Secured network. Button. Press cross to select. Cross button, select. Oh, also, another thing I totally forgot. Here, I never plugged in the actual internet thing. Give me like 2 seconds again. Oh yeah, I did the thing. I connected the LAN cable. Oh my god, it is reading the whole thing. I should have turned those off. I don't need to be talked to. Circles should fill the screen without showing black borders. You can adjust this later in the settings menu. To make your screen image larger, press the up button. To make your screen image smaller, press the down button. Okay. Button. Press cross to select. Insert a game disc. If you have a game disc, insert it now and we'll install it. I don't continue without disc. I don't need to do that. Optimize experience. Stop talking to me. I should have turned it off. I agree. Man, I wish I could be showing you exactly what this is, but it's the HDCP thing. It was exactly what I feared. You're just getting... Alright, gotta do a system update. System software update. Says it's gonna take a little less than a minute here. Alright, so that was awkward as hell. It scared me when the system was talking to me. So it's doing an update, then I'll probably be able to get into the systems. I'll turn the HDCP off. I'll then have to switch around the cables just one more quick bit. And then I'll show you exactly what I'm looking at. I again hope all the talking was getting picked up on mic, because it startled me when because I had my headset on and it was like talking. I'm like, oh, did I break something? Like, I immediately thought it's like an accessibility thing. So if you wanted to be read the instructions, which is good. I was startled though. So that was fun. Because when it started talking, I couldn't immediately see the screen. Starting your PS5. Don't unplug the AC power cord when the power... Oh, I didn't even get to finish reading it before it turned off. That's funny to me. This is all quite hilarious to me. I think it's restarting. Okay, it's installing an update file. Janky stream indeed. After the installation is complete, your PS5 will automatically restart. Okay, cool. So it is. So it pulls like obviously like a day one update file, system update file, I assume, so that you can work the system. I'm also trying to take like a couple of photos for someone.
Press the PS button on your controller.
Alright, I need to turn off the talking thing to me because I would.
Wireless controller device software. To move, press the right and left buttons. A new version of the wireless controller device software is available.
Oh.
Your console won't need to restart for this update.
Okay, so that was another thing. As far as I know, prior to this console, like previous PlayStation consoles, never updated the firmware for the actual controllers. But as far as I know, this is the first one where it's like, I guess an update for the controller itself, unless it updated the controller in things that we just, and it wasn't so apparent about it. But yeah, it's saying a new version of the wireless controller device software, and it won't need to restart for that, which is nice. And then there's also the, like, this is part of the console update, but apparently like they will even update like the fan through like tech, which is interesting.
The wireless controller device software. Don't turn off your PS5 or unplug the USB cable from the controller. 0%.
0%. Well, it's past 0. Also, one thing I do want to say, the console is so quiet. I hear nothing, and I know we're just in like.
Sign in manually. Sign in ID, email address.
Oh, I gotta put in my. Will you be able to understand while I'm talking over it? Can you hear what my email address is? Do you want to like try to, do you want to try to like, can you understand what's happening here? Because it's just reading every letter as I like scroll through it. All right. I'm trying to like obscure. I could just mute my television, but I don't think there's any way. I would be massively impressed if you could like get into my PlayStation account by hearing what just happened. But yeah, the PS5 is super quiet. I don't hear anything. I know we're just in base, menus, and we're just. But like my PS4 I would hear it when it would just be on, and I don't even hear the PS5 at all. Choose a privacy profile.
Team player. Effortless multiplayer, but I limit. Friend focused.
They have like.
Social and open. I like to max. Solo and focused. Friend focused. Anything. Review. Team player. Friend focused. Anything for my crew. More restrictions for strangers. Team player. Effortless multiplayer, but I limit who knows. Social and open. I like to maximize my.
I'm just gonna pick social and open, I guess.
Social and open. It's
Easy for people to see what I'm doing. Your gaming history, broadcast games, and trophies are viewable.
And trophies are viewable. Fans, rivals, and strangers can ask to become friends with you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Data collection. Help us build the best PlayStation experience.
Yeah. Exciting stream here.
You'll stay signed into PlayStation Network on this PS5 unless you sign out from settings.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I just want to turn off the HTTP.
Step verification. Protect your account with an extra layer of security. After you enter your password, we'll send you a verification code that you enter on your console. The screen reader is
I'm going to do text message.
on-screen key.
Can you read my number, or can you hear my number that the television is presenting? Probably not. Alright, let's see what code I get. Oh, here we are. Two-step authentication. Turn it on.
Two-step verification is now active on your account. Codes will be sent to asterisk 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 1000.
This is hilarious.
Backup codes for future you. Done. I recorded the done.
Okay, that's an interesting one. Family.
Download one of your games. To move, press the up.
Download one of my games.
Marvel Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
Oh, wow, I set up the console. Okay, so it gives you a chance immediately. It's like, hey, we notice you have these PS5 games available to you. Do you want to download while we're setting this up? So it's presenting, I have Marvel Spider-Man Remastered. I have Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales. So I bought the edition of Miles Morales. I pre-ordered online a couple days ago for this to be set up. I pre-ordered the Miles Morales edition that came with Spider-Man Remastered. I will not be playing Spider-Man Remastered on the channel. I've done that previously back on PS4. I bought it for myself to play by myself on a later date. I want to replay it on the PS5 with all the bells and whistles, and I never played the DLC, so I kind of want to do that as well. But that won't be done on stream. You can go back and watch my PS4 Spider-Man playthrough. That's on the archive and everything. I'll click Miles Morales and see if I guess it'll start downloading it.
Download media apps.
Media apps.
Disney Plus. Selected. Hulu. Amazon.
Peacock.
Download.
Sure, download. Again, like I said, I've got good internet, in theory. So, no, nothing transferring data from PS4.
Press cross to select. Cross button. Continue.
Actually,
Button.
users, games, and save data.
Cross button. Select. Do this later. Continue.
Do this later. I don't know if I was gonna. There's.
Welcome to your PlayStation 5.
Oh, it's telling me welcome to my PlayStation 5. Oh my god.
Home for Austin Perna. Your game's home.
Oh, it's saying my name. That's so weird. I need to turn off the reading. I'm going to accessibility, screen reader, turn off. There we go. Okay, that needed to be stopped. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm not checking out anything else. I need to go to, where is screen and video system? I'd assume it's in system because that's what, here we go. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to be off mic here for a sec. I'm going to switch over the cables and then you'll be able to see the console. So give me a sec here. Okay, so I switched over the cables here, and it immediately here. I think you'll be able to see this. There we go. So I switched over the cables, and I think it immediately recognizes that, like, oh, you switched things. Okay, whatever. Very bizarre, but here we go. Here is the PS5 in... Oh, so you can see it's downloading. See, I'm already at 15% for however big this game is. I don't know how big it is. So this is, I like, I don't know if this will get annoying after a while. I didn't download like a ton of media apps. I don't need to do that. PlayStation Plus, PlayStation Now, Media Gallery, Share Factory. I'd be curious to check this out. There was a time in my life where, way before like the current iteration of this channel and everything, where I was occasionally using the Share Factory for stuff. But then I stopped needing to use this, so but I'll be curious to check it out maybe at some point off stream probably. I am excited to play this. Oh boy. I should say I had never watched Into the Spider-Verse until yesterday. I watched, just because this is coming out and I was going to be playing this, I watched Into the Spider-Verse yesterday. Fucking fantastic film. But man, I can't believe I waited so long to watch it. I'm just bad at watching stuff. Clearly. Let's... What is... Search for games, movies, TV shows, players, and apps. I guess just all around searching things. Let's go into settings first. Settings is where it be. User's guide, accessibility, display. Color correction. Nah, it's on bold, high contrast, reduced motion. Screen reader is what we were messing with. Oh, it's got multiple voices. How many voices?
To move, voice, speech speed, normal, in.
Okay. It's not like the iPhone where it's like, oh, do you want an Australian woman's accent or an English male accent? Controller, vibration intensity, strong, standard, trigger effect, yeah. I'll keep those. Display closed captions, enable chat description. Okay, interesting. Oh, I should say that HDCP killed my dreams. Very much not a thing to be able to just the console recognize that I'm trying to capture stuff, it seems. So that's upsetting. Dashed my dreams. Error histories, language, date and time. Yeah, that's accurate. Central, yep. Date format, 12-hour clock, yeah. Yup. Power saving, a web browser. Sure. Storage. Oh, look at that. It's so clean. It'll never be this clean again. 0 kilobytes in the media gallery. 0 save data. It will, like I said, never be this clean again. Sound. Microphone. Volume. Audio output. Yeah, that's fine. So I should say this as well. I've got the new PS5 like Pulse 3D headset, whatever it's called. But the way I have this set up here currently is that I just have, obviously, like here, audio output. It's all going through the HDMI because I'm doing the Elgato capture to the computer and then capturing what you guys hear as well, so that there's like no delay or anything as well as far as audio goes. So I'm pretty damn sure that even though I have the nicer headset and everything, it won't make much of a difference relatively, as far as like 3D audio and everything while I'm actually streaming. That's partly why I'm curious to play like games like Spider-Man Remastered, just off stream, because then I'll be able to fully utilize like the new like 3D audio tech and all that stuff. But when I'm streaming and everything, I'm just gonna be hearing it kind of like how you guys hear it, just through my normal headset and everything. So adjust microphone level. Okay. Screen and video. Yeah, sure. Captures and broadcasts. This I kind of want to see. Save trophy screenshots, save trophy videos. I'll be curious. I want to turn the screenshots off, and I probably will turn off videos at some point. I honestly wish there was a hope. So like when you get trophies, it'll save. A new thing on the system I saw is that it will save like a little bit of video, so you can like upload the little video of you getting the trophies or whatever. I wish it was as granular as like only save video when I get a platinum trophy or something like that, which I was hoping would be an option, because I would totally want that, just like a little video to save when I get the plat on a game. But it is what it is. Broadcasts. This doesn't matter much because I'm not going to be broadcasting from here. So how can it broadcast? I mean, might as well just do it like that. Chat speech overlays. What is like here? So more options on that is really good. People who, it was like basically like me way back, not even way back, less than a year ago, I was having to use like the standard like in console thing. So I think giving more options for all this is a good thing. It's a good thing. Allow more people to stream if they want and make it better, So there's settings. Exciting. This is already more than halfway downloaded. But I think the first thing we're going to do is Astro's Playroom, since it's already on the console. It's designed to kind of like teach you the ins and outs of the new console and everything. And I hear that it is not, it's actually pretty good, surprisingly. Not surprisingly. But like just, interestingly. The one other thing I'm going to check here. So I like this, this tab just for PlayStation Plus, just here on the screen. That's pretty nice, I'll say. Cloud storage you can get to. I wasn't seeing it at first because on this screen you're like, oh, am I up here? But I like this tab, and it's better presented than it was on the PS4. I feel like having to go to like a completely different screen. So Bugsnax is going to be the other game we play for the PS5. Hollow Knight. Never played Hollow Knight. I like how it has just on the same screen. It's like, hey, exclusive discounts, exclusive perks. Great. All this just on the same page. This is the other thing I'm kind of like super excited about. The instant, or I guess they call it the PS Plus collection, not instant game collection. That was what PS Plus benefit games used to be called. Was the instant game collection, and I think they did away with the that like moniker. So if I go here, oh, it loads nicely. So a lot of these there's some games on here that I would say don't be surprised if they end up being games I play on the channel some point soon, like in the next year or so. I'd never played God of War. I never played Final Fantasy 15, surprisingly. Both of those I would say would probably happen at some point next year. Persona 5 I will play, but I've got the Royal Edition, so we'll do that next year as well. Last Guardian, I would imagine I would play at some point. I don't know about Monster Hunter. Days Gone, Days Gone, Ratchet and Clank I've never played, and I'd love to play on the channel. So I think that some of these games are, it's nice that they're offered, for sure. For sure. I could even play Hollow Knight at some point. I might play Hollow Knight at some point. But I digress. Let me add to library. Oh, I should probably just add to library on all of those, right? Download. Oh, they only have a download option. Unless it's just automatically doing it. I don't know if... What does this button do? Sort and filter. So if I go to a game like this, add to library. Okay. We'll do all of that. We'll mess with those later. Because like I said, I don't want to be downloading a million things at the time on this console, like especially. Oh, pricing structure, great. It's equivalent to $5 a month. What a steal, they say. Oh, did I not click? Official news. Okay, queued for download. Great. Great. Alright, this has been a interesting... So it looks like it doesn't start its download until this probably finishes. Oh, no, there it popped up. But it's still queued for download, so it probably doesn't start. Look at that splash screen. That's great. I like these screens. I kind of... Again, who knows after a little bit of time if I'll get annoyed by this UI. But as of right now, it's at least aesthetically pleasing. Or aesthetically pleasing. Did I say pleasing? Because I like getting a little bit of art. I like the change in music and everything. It's pretty good. So, I'm going to... I've been, what is it, almost 40 minutes recording just the starting of this and the awkward, like, TV talking to me. That'll probably go up on YouTube. But I will end the recording. If you're watching on YouTube on the archive, we're going to start with Astro's Playroom. If you're watching live, I'm going to get a quick drink of water and go to the restroom real quick. And then we will go ahead and start into Astro's Playroom in just a sec. So be right back.